Added to the Union in 1863, West Virginia, also known as the Mountain State, is best known for its Civil War history, beautiful landscapes, and some of the strangest cryptids in the United States. Oh, and maybe that John Denver song. At number 5 is the Sheepsquatch. Hey, I did say this list would be pretty strange, didn't I? The Sheepsquatch, or as they are somewhat less creatively known, white things, are quadrupedal bear-sized creatures covered in wool-like white fur with razor-sharp teeth, a sulfuric scent, and a set of horns on their heads. Most encounters with the creatures have come from the Boone, Kanawha, Putnam, and Mason counties. The 90s were the peak of the Sheepsquatch's sightings, with the bulk of reports coming from that decade. At number 4 are Thunderbirds. At a whopping 12 feet, or 3.65 meters, for our international friends, the wandering albatross possesses the longest wingspan of any bird on the planet. Or does it? Soaring over the clear blue skies of West Virginia are the fearsome fowls known as the Thunderbirds. With wingspans rumored to measure over 20 feet end to end, they not only surpass the wandering albatross, they dwarf it entirely. Stories from the Native Americans describe them as benevolent nature spirits, but in 1895, 10-year-old Landy Junkins went missing near Owlhead Mountain, with a Thunderbird as the prime suspect. At number 3 is the Flatwoods monster. Who doesn't love a good UFO story? Who doesn't love a good cryptid sighting? Well, on September 12th, in 1952, a group of West Virginia locals got both for the price of one. The Flatwoods monster was a seemingly extraterrestrial being standing over 10 feet tall and measuring over 4 feet across. The night of the encounter, 3 boys saw an unidentified flying object crash into some nearby hills. After traveling about a quarter of a mile, the group reached the top of the hill where they reportedly saw a large pulsating ball of fire about 50 feet away. They also saw, and smelled, a mist that made their eyes and noses burn. A farmer then noticed 2 small lights over to the left of the object and directed his flashlight towards them, revealing the creature, which was reported to have emitted a shrill hissing noise before gliding towards them, changing directions, and then heading off towards the red light. At this point, the group fled in a panic. The next day, a local sheriff investigated the area and reported there was a sickening, burnt metallic odor still prevailing, as well as a mysterious black liquid, but no signs of the creature. At number 2 is the West Virginia Yahoo. Every state, excepting Hawaii, has had Bigfoot sightings, and West Virginia is no exception by any means. Tall, broad, and hairy as any Sasquatch, the Yahoo's name derives from its loud squall, which, well, sounds like someone saying Yahoo. They are extremely bold in their interactions with humans, stealing livestock whole, throwing trees, and even coming into conflict with frontiersman legend Daniel Boone. Despite this, they still remain elusive. It's seemingly easier to find something using Yahoo than to find a Yahoo itself. At number 1 is Mothman. Are you really expecting anyone else to clinch the first spot on this list? Over 7 feet tall, with glowing red eyes, massive wings, and the ability to fly at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, the legendary extraterrestrial Entomon has been haunting the state for over half a century. Breaking onto the scene on November 12, 1966, upon being seen by 4 gravediggers, didn't gain mainstream media attention until 3 days later, when 2 couples reported not only sighting the creature, but being chased in their car all the way down to the city limits. Sightings of the Mothman would continue throughout the course of the year, before dying down after the collapse of the Silver Bridge on December 15, 1967, the most deadly bridge collapse in American history. Many people have believed there's an association, raising the question, does the Mothman predict disasters? Does he cause them? I guess only he himself is privy to this information. So, do you agree with my list? Would you change the order, or possibly make some additions? Let me know in the comment section below.